let's do this. So, Spider-Man is back in the MCU. If you don't know, you've been living under a rock, or you're just a DC fan, a very hard DC fan. So, Spider-Man, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm scared of Rockstar. First time me doing this type of, random rant. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
tell
never
us
know
what you
what
like
we'll
it.
talk about. It's random.
Yeah, tell us what you think about. Just by the way. So what do I think? I'm very excited. I mean, I'm a hardcore Marvel fan. Anyone who knows me knows that I love Marvel. Yeah, I actually was anticipating this, but I didn't think it would come now. I said in 2 years' time, just before Spider-Man comes out, they're going to say it's a part of the MCU. I was thinking that's how it's going to work. But yeah, I'm very excited that he's back in the MCU for at
So,
least for two more movies, so I'm
yeah,
happy with
so
that.
2021, Spider-Man 3 comes out. What do you think is gonna be the plot?
Okay, obviously you don't know what's going to happen with Marvel,
Mm.
but if I'm being honest, I do believe we're going to get a Sinister Six movie. I know
Ooh,
everyone wants, I know
Venom.
everyone wants Venom and Carnage as like a crossover.
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening in the MCU.
I mean, if
I
you
mean,
saw,
maybe in the
they said
future.
there's a multiverse, so technically the Spider-Mans, like all the Spider-Mans are different, but they're part of the same multiverse. So Venom
Yeah,
could be part of Spider-Man 3.
of an alternate timeline.
Yeah,
Yeah, but still,
but
I
you like
don't think so.
the storyline would have to
I
be like
mean,
Venom has to hate
yeah,
Spider-Man at first. That also has to
I
work out.
definitely think, I definitely think a Sinister Six movie.
Mm.
And I, I mean, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Mysterio is dead. I just don't. I can't accept it. He's not dead, in my point of view.
I also don't
So what
believe
I
he's
think,
dead. I mean, he can't. I mean, if a drone shot you in the leg, I don't feel like he'll really kill you. He didn't shoot him. Like, if you shot him in the head, yeah, shot, he's dead. For sure.
well, he did get shot in like the chest or stomach. I'm not too sure, but I
Yeah,
know he got a fatal wound.
yeah.
But anyways, I think that it was kind of fake, like he faked it, and
Hey,
I think he's going to assort a team as a Sinister Six, as a like a, how you want it to be
yeah,
the hero.
and the guy
So
with the
now it
missiles,
will
also
be
the
to
guy who
be,
downloaded the codes for the missiles before anything else happened.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
him
like,
also.
so he's going to assort a team of six villains,
Mm,
and he's going to call it the New Avengers
mm,
because he wanted to be the new like Tony Stark.
yeah,
So I think that can fit in very well.
yeah. If they make a Doctor Octopus,
Plus,
he's gonna turn on Mysterio in that film, definitely. Then.
also, but I do think that this, I mean, this isn't my theory, but I heard about this theory that Matt Murdock, Daredevil, going
Oh,
to team up with Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3. I'd love to see it. I mean, if you watch the Daredevil series, you see, I
I'm
would love to
sorry.
see that
I'm
team
too
up.
intrigued in Titans at the moment.
DC fan, by the way. Uh,
I'm a DC
uh,
and a Marvel person. Well, DC
I can,
meaning I like the Teen Titans and I like Batman. Other than that, I'm like, nah.
yeah, I'm hardcore Marvel, so obviously I watch the Daredevil series. I think that that can work out, and plus it makes sense from a story point perspective. If you saw the post-credit scene spoilers, I mean,
Hey,
obviously it's
oh
spoilers.
yeah,
We're talking
spoilers.
about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's so what happens there.
Hey, so was
J.
that thing
Jonah
true?
Jameson
Yeah, was that
exposes it.
true? Was it true with J. Jonah Jameson and Mysterio saying his name out? Was it like part of the
Yeah,
movie, like the actual movie?
yeah, but
It was there.
yeah, but
I never saw it.
yeah,
I only saw that part. Spoiler, spoiler. I saw when Nick Fury and what's her name, Maria Hill turned
it
into the
was.
Skrulls. Then I was like, oh okay, that's all I saw. I didn't know there was
No,
another
but
one.
that was kind
I
of
saw it
like
on YouTube.
cool. Okay, yeah, but I guess he didn't see it. But like, I mean, it makes sense. Peter Parker would need a good lawyer. Matt Murdock, a good lawyer. He lives in New York City. Technically, this is happening in the MCU.
Mm.
I don't doubt that it's impossible.
Yeah.
They even, if you read some news, they wanted the defenders, which was, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, all of them, to come in to Avengers
Mm.
Infinity War. So now maybe they'll just try it in Spider-Man 3.
I
I
mean,
don't
yeah,
know.
if you watched have you ever watched what you call it, the Spider-Man cartoon, Ultimate Spider-Man? Have you watched it?
Yeah, I did. I love
Yeah.
it.
So that could also be a thing where what do you call them? I don't know what you call them. Where White Tiger, Iron Fist, Luke Cage come together. That could also
Yeah, I'm
work.
not too sure.
That could also be
That
something.
that that was.
That
I
will
think
suit
that was
like the
like
Sinister Six
that was
plot.
adaptation.
Yeah, that
I
would.
think that was a different adaptation of the Defenders. I'm not too sure. It had Luke Cage
Mm,
and Iron Fist, so that's
yeah,
two parts of the Defenders.
yeah.
But yeah, and also in the comics, Team Red. So maybe Deadpool makes a cameo. Who knows? Who
Who
knows?
knows?
All I'm saying, this is Spider-Man 3. This is possibly the last Spider-Man movie Marvel can make.
Yeah.
I think they want to go all out. They should want to go all
It's their
out.
final big star that they have.
Yeah,
Like
like I
big,
mean,
like
until
huge,
Disney
like one of
buys
the
them.
pillars. They have a pillar. They have one big pillar left. That's still
I
being
mean,
made.
until Disney buys the whole world, then yeah,
Yeah,
this is their last movie. That's how
yeah.
it's gonna work. So yeah, I say they're going to go big with it. Last one made over $1 billion, so now I think they're really investing a lot
I
of
just really
time
want
and
the
effort
Venom
into
thing
the
to happen.
character.
I want the Venom thing to happen so badly. Uh,
I don't want it now. I'm sorry, but I'm
I
not
mean,
ready for
I
it
even
now.
have
I
like an
personally can
understanding.
see.
Like, the understanding should be for the Venom. If Venom does appear in Spider-Man 3, he has to have a reason to hate Spider-Man in the first place to have a fight. So the best way to do that is
Yeah.
probably through well, we'll just I'm say Tom Hardy, just Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. What's the woman who acted in Venom? What's her name? The,
Woman.
yeah, the Tom
What?
Hardy's Eddie Brock's girlfriend in the thing. What's her name? I don't
I'm
know.
not. I'm not too sure.
Okay, her.
Why? What about
So in
that?
a way, like Spider-Man doesn't save her, or by mistake Spider-Man kills her, in a way like that, and then Venom hates
Okay.
him. And I,
Okay,
cause
but you reaching with us because this is a lot of characters to introduce,
I
and this
know.
is Marvel. Marvel doesn't own the rights to Venom. I don't know how that would happen. We're
Uh,
digging very deep into it, but like,
uh,
I don't know. Who knows?
yeah, who
Don't know
knows?
what's gonna happen.
I mean, they got Spider-Man back. I mean, they got Spider-Man on a deal. Come on, Venom. Come on, let's do it.
Might do it. I
If
don't
they
know.
do, but
It's, yeah.
only thing I do not, that would be daft a little bit, is I feel like having Venom in Spider-Man 3 is like it's like reminiscing of Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire. Just like,
Oh my god. No,
yeah,
no. I mean, no. I don't think that they're going to have Venom.
yeah.
Marvel did say that they wanted to explore different characters. That's why originally Green
I
Goblin,
know
for
they won't
example.
use I know they won't use Venom because I've seen the villains they've used. They've used mostly the mediocre villains who not like like
Not
Falcon,
well known,
yeah,
but they
Falcon and
making them
Mysterio.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like originally Falcon and Mysterio, you don't really think of them, when you're thinking of
yeah,
best Marvel villains, but the adaptations that they made out of them, brilliant. I freaking hate
yeah.
Mysterio after what I saw. Well done to you.
Like I mean, think of it this way. Think of it this way. Currently, there's Scorpion, Matt Gargan
Mm,
in the MCU,
yeah,
Falcon in the MCU. There's Mysterio, who I explained can have a connection.
yeah,
So that's 3 out of 6.
yeah.
Maybe they'll include
I
other
mean,
people.
who else could there be? Which other Spider-Man villain are you missing out? Maybe a Black Cat appearance. Who knows?
Oof,
Maybe.
Black Cat.
That would be so like imagine
Yeah.
like Zendaya and then you have someone else play the Black Cat and you have the jealous role thing. It would be like yeah, I
Would
like
be a
that.
bit weird.
Yeah,
Would be
it
a
would
bit
be weird.
weird. Like, I
I mean,
mean,
it happens.
Tom Holland
Yeah,
Spider-Man is a bit young.
Yeah,
currently.
yeah, a little too young.
So like
Okay,
to take on like
it
that.
technically depends on how old he'll be when Spider-Man 3 comes out. Like how many years they
Yeah,
push it. So
true,
then that also comes into
true.
play.
It'll
Hmm.
be about currently I think is what's he 18, 19? I forgot. I
Oh,
don't know.
oh yeah,
I can do the maths later.
he got
Yeah,
blubbed. So he was how old? I
I'm
don't
not
really
too
know.
sure.
I'm not.
I think he
It's
was. I think he
I don't
was.
know. Okay,
That
whatever
was
age
in
he is, if
2017.
Spider-Man takes some time to develop, and then Spider-Man 3 comes out, and it's like a little bit later after like Spider-Man graduates and all that, and now he's moving into his job of doing the Daily
Yeah,
Bugle
well,
stuff. No,
no,
yeah,
no,
is it the
no,
Daily
no.
Bugle?
Already no.
Is that what it's called? Yeah,
Already,
it is. It is.
no. I already disagree with it. I already disagree with you. Straight up, they're not going to do Spider-Man in his job. They made him young for a reason, not so that he could become older. That's why they made him young.
No, young Peter Parker, starting off.
Yeah, but they're not going to start him off at the Daily Bugle. And then, too, he's currently seen as a villain. Plus, his identity is exposed. I think people would want to see the people's reaction to it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I really don't know.
Advisable.
I really am so confused of what they're gonna do with that.
This video is very long. Please can you
Yeah,
end it?
I'm so sorry it's so long, but we have a lot to talk about. But thank you for watching. If you did, we just wanted to have our take on Spider-Man. I
Yeah.
don't know. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think. Like really,
Yeah, in the
I'm
comments, we say
yeah
this guy is disabled.
yeah. I never. I'm dumbstruck actually to what's gonna happen. So we'll have to see in 2021. Yay! We have to wait another year for a Marvel film and be anxious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, technically Black Widow is still coming out, but anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
So subscribe to him, subscribe to me, and goodbye.
It's the, yeah, Mike Mechanic, right. It's the 14th of June, my homie Cripple Silence pulled up in the hood and said that he is down for work. So it's midnight and we